Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Carly.
And I'm Ange.
And today we're watching Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, Episode 17.
Sorry this is late. This is a day late. We had a wedding to attend, which by the way, we actually met one of you guys there. I don't know if you're watching this video, but it was really nice to meet you. We didn't get to talk to him for too long because he was actually working there. But it was really nice to meet one of you guys out in public. That was really cool. I've been itching to get into this episode. Last episode, Megumi was left half dead.
Yeah, that's right.
And Ponytail Dickhead re-emerged. I can't tell you how pissed off I was.
I hate that guy more than anyone. I hate him more than Schooner.
I don't hate Schooner. Schooner's evil and he's going to be an issue for the good guys. But I at least like seeing Schooner on the screen because I feel like his presence is
exciting.
But
correct. I'm irritated by Ponytail Dickhead. There's nothing good about him.
That's exactly my point. I can't stand him. And you know what else?
Insult to Nanami.
It takes away from Nanami's moment too. The fact that he's re-emerged. I'm pissed off. I'm hoping Nanami re-emerges and puts him down for good. But the cliffhanger was that some white-looking, jacked-up beast was walking towards Ponytail Dickhead.
Yeah, and we don't really know what that is. I had a pretty bad theory about it.
I didn't mind your theory, but it's hard to know what's going on here. We're going to find out this episode, which I'm pretty excited about. This is going to be Thunderclap Part 2 as well. So Schooner will be involved, I'd imagine, quite a bit again. But also, if you guys are interested in getting the full uncut reaction to this episode, I'll leave a link to our Patreon down below.
Also, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It would really help us out.
But anyway, should we get into it?
Let's get into it. Oh, flashback from like episode 1.
Yeah, one of the first scenes.
His grandfather.
Yeah. Oh, right, yeah. You gotta be able to control them.
You're an
Put him down, Megumi! Put him down!
It's funny that the end of him is going to be his own fault.
Is Megumi about to summon the white beast? Is that what he's...
Oh.
What's he talking about? Megumi's using a lot of words.
Yeah. Subjugation and shit.
Yeah, he is. Carly, that beast is Megumi's.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that just makes it so much better.
Oh, shit. Wait, pause. These fists, we've seen him use that before in literally the first fight that we ever saw Megumi with Yuji. And Gojo came and intervened before he could use it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. That must be what he was about to do.
With Yuji?
I think so. I'm pretty sure the fist, I remember, and then the aura went away. We know this is a big deal. I mean, Schooner's so interested in him too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Oh my god.
That stands. I'm telling you, it is.
The 10 Shadows technique.
Yeah, this is what he said, Carly. I swear, man. In the first episode.
Or it's caught his interest.
Oh, shit. Come on, hit me with the soundtrack. Oh my shit.
Oh my gosh.
I just got chills.
Yeah, me too.
My left shoulder.
Both arms. Wow.
If I understand the definition of subjugation, how is Megumi gonna tame this thing?
I don't know.
Oh, no, he's sacrificing himself. He doesn't expect to tame it. And that's how he ended up in the bin.
Oh, shit.
Not in the bin, but yeah. That's how he survived Nanami. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better because that's his technique that saved him. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the lack of strength from Nanami.
No, of course not.
It
No
can't be.
Questioning it.
Yeah, exactly. Nanami's strong. We know that.
Hot and strong.
Yeah. Sukuna's got him. Carly, Yuji's there. He's some...
No, Sukuna's interested
Oh, no,
in
he's
that.
not. Okay, I thought Yuji was coming out. Oh, Sukuna's about to take on this dude.
It's probably going to be... I'm actually curious to see, but I feel like it's just going to be a piece of cake for him.
I don't know what to expect. I'm just going to assume that Sukuna's going to deal with it pretty quickly.
I want to be surprised, though. That's like a manifestation of Megumi's powers and stuff, right?
Oh, well, this is probably... maybe the strongest that he's got. Like, in terms of Shikigami.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Doing well so far.
Yeah. You're out of your depth. You're about to die.
Has he got bubbles? Oh my gosh.
You want to go. I love that. Oh my gosh. Each episode we're kind of getting more and more of Sukuna's power revealed.
Yes.
This episode looks really good, by the way.
Yeah.
It looks amazing.
Amazing. Oh my gosh.
This is the best that his characters like looked visually. What just happened? Did he just eradicate the whole car park?
Oh my gosh. So he just heals super quick, right?
Yeah, this guy won't go down.
He will not.
That was sick. Oh my gosh, that kind of stunned me. I'm not gonna lie.
This is some next level shit.
This might be my favorite fight from the series. I don't know. It's up there. Top 3 at least. Top 3, I think. Up there with the Todo and Yuji one against Nanami in Season 1.
Holding him back.
I love it how Sukuna's like using everything that's around him too. Yeah. It looks really cool.
Oh, yeah. Oh!
Shit! Dude, this thing is actually mental.
It's got like the James Bond soundtrack and everything happening. Oh.
I've got chills all over my body. What are we saying about the soundtrack? Take it back. No, I'm taking it back. I'm sorry. I have to do it.
This will go down in history. This fight. This is unlike a lot of things I've seen.
Oh, this fight is... Yeah, it's got to be up there for sure. I'm going to go ahead and say it. I think Sukuna's the villain that's given me the most chills in my whole life.
Yeah.
Megumi had that in his arsenal. That thing right there.
Look, I don't think he had any idea about this thing.
That means Megumi almost sent that thing on the town in Season 1.
Surely he didn't fully understand its full power.
Yeah, you'd think so, because...
Yeah, no, there's no way he would do that.
This thing is mental. Like, look at it,
It's
man.
like inhaling all the water.
It's pure destruction.
Yeah.
Bro. I don't know what to tell Philip, our editor, to keep into this episode. Well,
That's some poetry.
oh my shit.
Oh. Wow, what a
obsessed with it.
compliment. You remember what he said to Jogo, and that was the...
He's using his domain!
Oh, my chills! They're multiplying! Shit. They're treating us today.
I have to say, in this season, the narrator's done a really good job at explaining things.
Yeah.
Even though I don't fully understand it always.
It's too overwhelming.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say. This episode's mental. Someone will explain this technique, hopefully in one paragraph.
In detail, with no spoilers.
In the comment section. And just like that, it's about to get blown to smithereens. Oh? This is one of those anime episodes where I've been left speechless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It happens rarely.
Oh! Oh, he'd be mortified. Yuji's about to come out, I think. Oh, he's just seeing that.
Man destroys everything but spares this dickhead. Nah, he's gone. I know it. I feel it. I feel it. He's gonna get sniped.
Yeah! Slice through the head, you dickhead! Yeah, okay, so he was on the precipice.
Oh, just seeing that smile disappear.
Oh,
Said
that's the
so
relevance
much.
to the first scene. This is not
He's
what
strong.
Yuji... Yeah, this is not what he wanted at all, like... Yeah, he's got to...
seen a lot of shit.
Yeah, he's got to...
He saw all of that. Ah!
Why are you playing the OP? Why are you playing the OP right now? Oh my gosh. That whole section just got destroyed.
Yeah, and this is just showcasing everything Sukuna has done in like what, 5 minutes? How long was he even in control for?
Oh, imagine taking responsibility for all that, because it's ultimately his body as well.
Oh, that makes me...
Yeah, let's go, Yuji. Oh, yes!
Oh! Oh my god!
I told you! The hot piece is back! The hot piece!
He's still hot. I don't give a shit.
Of course he's hot.
Oh my gosh.
He's about to mess some shit up.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that's up there with one of my favorite anime
Nanami
episodes.
MVP. Oh, his poor face. Did you see him?
He's still hot. But he's mad, he's tired, he's weakened big time.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, Angelo.
I hope so, yeah. Now, we can be excited about Nanami next episode, but...
What? No.
No, Carly, I got to talk about this episode. I have to talk
Okay.
about it.
All right.
Insanity the whole way through. One of the best fights I've seen, and it was essentially two villains as well. It's like it wasn't one of our favorite characters that was involved in the fight. It was like the biggest villain of the whole series, fighting a
Yes.
Shikigami, right?
And struggling. I know I'm probably going to be corrected.
He wasn't struggling.
Saying that,
He wasn't
but
struggling.
it was a better fight than Jogo. Like,
Yeah,
this thing
yeah.
gave Sukuna a run for his money.
No, I don't think so. Considering the fact that
Okay.
Sukuna was smiling the whole time and it didn't look like he really took any damage, but I get what you're saying.
I know what to say now.
Okay, go on.
It was a fun time for Sukuna.
Yeah. Yes. I want to give Sukuna MVP because we haven't really given him MVP because we just thought, it's Sukuna, he's just...
Yeah, I think we figured that he would probably have a moment like this as well.
Yeah, he was unbelievable in this episode. I'm giving it to him. I think we can both agree. MVP Sukuna, get that out of the way early. There's actually a little bit that I want to talk about. I recommend, I'm not trying to put myself on a pedestal here, but I recommend anyone who hasn't seen season 1 for a little while, go watch it. Because it has helped me tremendously in season 2 and my enjoyment of season 2. Because my memory's not good enough to remember things that I watched a year or two ago. It's just not. I wouldn't have known like the stance, the phrasing that he said, all that sort of thing. 2 months ago, we watched season 1 again. I've watched the first handful of episodes maybe 3 times now. I did actually watch a handful of them dubbed. I just wanted to listen. I just wanted to hear what the dub sounded like as well. So the first episode's like etched in my memory, and that is a callback to the first episode. I'm 95% sure where Megumi. Actually, you know what? Because you guys like it when we do this, I'm gonna get it up.
Get it up, Angelo.
I'm gonna get it up. I'm that confident. I'm gonna go look for the fight against Sukuna with the one finger in the first episode. I was slightly wrong, but I was kind of correct. It looked like he was about to use it. It was in episode 2, actually.
Yeah, season 1.
Yeah, season 1's. And he had the fists, and he's
Ready
ready
to
to use
go.
it. And then as soon as Gojo rocked up, he got rid of it. He didn't use it at all.
It's like he was kind of like, he turns around and he's like
Yeah,
quickly puts it away.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like to me. I don't know if that's exactly what happened. Now, in terms of that sacred treasure, swing, ring a bell, whatever it was called, I've seen that line somewhere in season 1 too.
All right.
So maybe this was foreshadowed early on.
Mm-hmm.
The only time I can remember was in the very first fight. Maybe this was foreshadowed and we finally saw it. Pun intended, foreshadowed. Shadowed.
I say.
Yeah.
That was a chic pun. Was it chic?
It was Shitigami. So that was really cool. And I like it how they actually, at the start of this episode, went back and showed us what happened before Megumi was like knocked out on the floor there.
Yeah, they filled in that missing piece of information that we were missing. It was like, I liked the visuals this episode, how it showed the, what do we call it? The white beast? What was it called
Yeah, it had a
again?
name. It was hard to pronounce. Just the white Shikigami. Just call him
Alright.
that for now.
The Shikigami.
We'll get it up.
It was like it was a prisoner in
Yeah.
Megumi's chamber.
Yeah, it did look really cool. I loved the visuals in the whole episode for sure. I think you're right. The direction was really cool. There were moments where you're just getting chills just based on how the characters were presenting themselves. Like Sukuna had that moment where he had his arms out like that.
Yeah.
And the camera's like, not the camera, but you get what I'm saying. Like the direction was like, it was panning across slowly, almost spinning around him. Looked really cool. Yeah, we should address this actually. Big up to the animators.
Yeah, I was literally just thinking that too.
Yeah, big up to the animators because we have heard that there have been a lot of production issues and they're getting overworked. A lot of them are finding it hard to be proud of their work because they're under such time constraints.
Yeah.
But I just want to say, like, episodes like this just show how good these people actually are at their job.
Oh yeah.
And
100%.
I do really hope for their sake that they are given the time and the respect that they deserve because we can wait. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know what it's like on a business standpoint. Like I don't know. I'm sure there are deadlines that businesses have to meet and all that sort of thing. But I'm saying like we can wait.
Yeah, but it's like you just hope for the conditions to change
To improve. Yeah.
they're working their asses off. I don't
Yeah.
know all of the details. If there's like maybe a article or something on it, we'd
Yeah.
like to read it. So we don't know all the details to it the full extent, but yeah, to be working under those conditions for like there's so much love poured into it. You can tell.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah,
many fans
100%.
are relying on the animators to pull off, what they've read in the mangas. So we just hope for the conditions to change and for there to be, less pressure on them and
Yeah.
for a happier work environment for them.
Yeah, but I mean, it really paid off in this. Like their hard work really paid off in this episode. It's one of the best episodes I've like visually seen.
The direction.
The fight was insane. I'd love some explanations for Sukuna's technique.
Yeah.
Or his domain expansion. You guys have actually helped us a lot in terms of that. Also, there have been some Patreon members that, spoiler free, inbox us just so we can be safe from the spoilers and have those dedicated comments and explanations.
Yeah.
Just to make the world building and the techniques easier to digest, right? But what's got me intrigued again is this whole Megumi and Sukuna and his interest in him and
Yeah, and also Gojo knows a lot about Megumi too. Like we had that flashback during this episode, and yeah, he was talking about it with him, and yeah, I really like that because Gojo's been like this mentor. Yeah, I'll just say I miss him so much.
Oh yeah,
I don't know when we're gonna see him again.
I do miss Gojo.
Yeah, I really miss his presence.
Yeah,
like his live presence in the show. I know we're having flashbacks and stuff, but it's not the same.
I completely agree. Gojo's been a character that kind of hooked me into the series straight away. And I've said this a couple of times. There are rare cases where an anime character is considered iconic very early on. And Gojo's an iconic anime character. Yeah. And it was kind of established like that, very early into our anime journey. It's like we saw him and we're like, he's iconic.
Yeah.
He's an iconic anime character. And you miss them when they're gone for an extended period of time.
Yeah.
I need to comment on something else, and then we'll kind of sift through the episode. Shout out to Boldcast. I know Boldcast actually watched some of our videos. They do this really cool thing, and you guys should check it out if you haven't watched them, where they actually go through almost frame by frame of like
that's cool.
The episode, just to make sure they don't forget anything in their discussions. It's really good. So I recommend you guys check them out as well. They're covering Jujutsu Kaisen. I have to comment on the soundtrack really quickly because I don't think I've heard that soundtrack. It was perfectly fitting for the episode and for the fight, and it was unbelievable. Yeah. Like, it really gave me chills throughout the whole fight.
Because as you said, there was like a very, very obvious cinematic feel to the episode, and that was like, it was given like James Bond or Avengers or something, the seriousness of the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Oh, it was hitting.
Yeah.
And it was bringing such a cool element to it as well. Like you can just imagine it wouldn't hit the same if it didn't have that soundtrack in it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. Yeah, voice acting was unbelievable as well. One thing I want to go through now as we sift through the episode is actually the very first scene with Yuji, because I think it ties into the end scene of the episode. So Yuji was struggling to find purpose, and then his grandfather gave him that purpose, right? He has this strength. He knows he has this strength, and then he realized how he wants to use it, and that's by helping others. So when he wakes up and finally takes control of his body, what does he see? He sees that his body has absolutely massacred the whole city.
And killed heaps of people.
Now, that's not Yuji, but you can understand now why, obviously you can understand why he'd feel so guilty, but another reason is because...
He ate the finger, right?
Correct. And also, there were people that wanted Yuji killed. Probably for this reason, right? I was giving Gramps a lot of shit in season 1, the guy who plays the guitar.
Oh, that Gramps. I thought you meant his actual Gramps. I'm like,
no. His actual Gramps
said 2 lines and died.
No, he was a legend. Yeah. I'm saying, I forgot his name, but the principal of the other school, right? I was giving him a lot of shit, but I can kind of see why he'd want, Yuji dead so bad, and like why he'd do some questionable things.
For like the greater good, right?
Well, yeah, because it led to this, and Yuji's probably got a stomach you know, all of that now. But I really liked what I saw from him at the end. He picked himself up really quick.
Yeah, he's still kind of like in that state. We saw his pupils and everything. His eyes went, you know,
A bit lifeless there.
yeah, a little bit lifeless. But yeah, I like that he's got that resolve.
Yeah.
He wants to do the best he can. He's not giving up.
In all of sorcerer history, there's never been anyone who managed to subjugate this one. So he does know of this technique. This goes back to what you were saying. He's aware of what he's about to unleash. Yes. Maybe not to the extent.
I wonder if it's to the full extent.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you there. Surely he doesn't think that, like... I mean, but you can only imagine. So...
Like his trump card, like only in desperate times should he ever bring that out. And from what we know, he's only ever considered bringing it out with Sukuna.
Well, yeah. I only remembered like the episode 1 and 2, but... And then Gojo was saying in that flashback, do you know why the Gojo clan and the Zenin clan are on bad terms? And it's probably because of this damn technique, right? I think he goes on to say that. Those two people that fought on the in both clans, at the head of both of those clans, one had the limitless technique like Gojo, and the other one had the same technique as Megumi, 10 shadows or whatever it is, right?
Mm-hmm. They both died, right?
Yeah, so these so this Shikigami, which we got to get the name of, it looks like Mahoraga, but I think he said Magura. That's kind of...
Yeah, that's what I heard.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Let's go with Magura.
But the R and the G need to be swapped then.
Don't worry about it. Let's go with Magura, right? And he was talking about the ritual and all this sort of stuff that maybe I didn't quite understand. I'm sure you guys will explain exactly how it works anyway, but the episode was epic from start to finish. Sukuna's domain expansion, got to see that before Yuji came back out. Now, I'm not sad to see Yuji, but I'm sad to see Sukuna go. I am, because I thought...
relieved.
I know, I'm relieved too, but like getting Sukuna like for 3 episodes and he's gone out like that, absolutely loved it, because I don't know when we're going to see him again.
Well, probably by the end.
I don't know if we'll see him again this arc.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I fully expect to see him by like the end of this season.
I don't. The reason why I don't is because I feel like Yuji's going to do every single thing in his power not to consume another finger. Like, the only way we'll see Sukuna is if he says the trigger word or whatever, right?
Yeah, right, okay.
So I just can't imagine another situation where we're going to see Sukuna again, but I'm really glad we got to see him like this. Insane. Like, that was as entertained as I've been, like, watching Gojo fight as well.
Yeah.
You know, on the same level.
Yes. Well, they are kind of on similar levels, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, you can clearly see that they're just different sort of quality. It's interesting to see the sort of potential that Megumi has, though, as well.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. This is why it was so important for Gojo to collect Megumi.
Yeah.
And have him on the right side.
Yep, for sure. I loved seeing little flashes of Yuji come out every now and then. It was like his body was about to come back out and take over.
Yeah, or that helpless sort of moment where you see Yuji and he's just got that face and he's like... you can see he's watching everything.
Yeah. That's what I really liked. I liked it how they showed that. And I think Yuji was really fighting as hard as he could to take control again.
Yeah.
When he saw the level of destruction that was happening. I'd imagine that's kind of like the explanation there.
I think he only can take control when Sukuna decides.
Allows it.
Yeah. Like, Yuji is no match for Sukuna.
No, but it is his body. I've forgotten maybe some of those details. But
yeah.
Possibly my favorite episode of the season. I don't know. It's up there. It's up there. It's a top 3 episode, I think. It's got to be up there with the Nanami episode for us as well. We really loved episode 12 and 14. And then a couple right at the start as well of the season. It's gone up a level.
Such a solid season, man.
Yeah, this has gone up a level.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching our reaction. If you liked it, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. It would really help us out. For early access to all of our reactions, you can support us on Patreon if you'd like. And yeah, thank you so much again. We'll see you in the next one. Bye!